Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to teach you guys how you can get approved for credit cards after bankruptcy. And not only that, I want to teach you guys how to actually remove your bankruptcy from your credit report. And remember, a bankruptcy is going to show up as a public record. So you can see public record removed from the credit reports. I'm going to show you all how to actually do this. Because not only do you want to get approved for credit cards, you really honestly want to remove that bankruptcy. Seriously, like you need the bankruptcy deleted. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm going to show you guys how to get this free dispute letter that's in the background. And if you guys have any questions, please go to my website, rickita.com, and schedule a call with me. I'll be happy to go over any questions that you guys may have. You can click right here where it says schedule a call. Schedule a call. I'll be happy to go over any questions that you all may have. Okay. Now, I got a question on I wouldn't say it's a question, but I got a comment on my YouTube channel, which made me want to make this video. So they said that Capital One, Discover, Apple, Chase, Pedal One and Pedal Two, Amazon, Target, they all denied them because they have a bankruptcy. Um, they have a bankruptcy. And let me say this, I have seen people get Capital One. I've seen people get Discover, Apple, Chase with a bankruptcy on their credit report. Okay. Sometimes they just want your bankruptcy to be, 4 years old. Keep that in mind too. So don't get discouraged by certain comments because it's just what they had going on with their credit report. Okay. They said they have a 702 on their Experian, a 689 on their Equifax, and a 674 on their TransUnion. The first company that took a chance with them is Navy Federal. They said they got the end rewards. They said it started with $300 limit. That increased after 4 months to $800. They said they applied for another credit card after having an end rewards for 6 months and got approved for the cash rewards for with a $3,500 limit. They said they had the self credit card first before the Navy Fed credit card, which was a $300 limit. They said they had that for 8 months. The Surge credit card is $1,000 limit. DCU is $500 limit, and the Prosper is $1,400. They said these are the only cards I could get with a 600 credit score and a 2020 bankruptcy on my credit. I am currently working to get a bankruptcy removed and continue to pay all the credit cards on time and stay under 10%. So I am very happy that they left that comment, and I just want you guys to know that you can get approved for these credit cards even with a bankruptcy on your credit report. The key thing is, if we look here, you all, she said none of them would give them a chance. The first one that will give them a chance was Navy Federal. What that means, and it said they had self before Navy Federal. That means you only had one credit card on your credit report. These companies are not going to give you a chance. You only have one credit card on your credit report. And that's why I tell you guys, I don't care if you guys have secure credit cards, you need to have more than one account reporting. Okay. And then you need to work to remove that bankruptcy. So let me show you guys a quick dispute letter on how to actually remove your bankruptcy. So this is a dispute letter that you guys are going to get. All you have to do is go to my website, rickita.com. And you know where I showed you schedule a call? It's right here, free dispute letters and credit card list. Click that, fill it out. You're going to get it emailed to you instantly, okay? But just fill this out and send it to the credit bureau. This is not real information. It's just here as an example. Put your name here, your address, social security number, and your date of birth. List all your accounts, because I'm pretty sure you got just more than a bankruptcy on there too. You got to think about all accounts that were included in bankruptcy. So list all these accounts on here and send it in to the credit bureaus. I do suggest that you all send a certified mail, but this will actually start helping you work to remove your bankruptcy. Now, usually with a bankruptcy, you might, I swear it's very slim, 1 out of 1,000 might get it deleted. I wouldn't say 1,000. 1 out of 100 may get one of them deleted off of one bureau the first month. Some people got to dig deeper, and I have a packet. It's only $27 to help you work to remove your bankruptcy, and it's 4 letters in this packet. I do suggest that you guys mail these in also. These letters are going to go directly to the credit bureaus. I do suggest you guys do this also because this will give you a greater chance of removing that bankruptcy. Now, like I said, that person only had the self credit card at the time, and then they trying to go and get a Chase, a Discover, Apple. Apple for sure. I know they want people to have At least I already seen people really get approved by having at least 3 or 4 credit cards reporting. Somebody in the comments can say, hey, I have seen myself get approved for Apple with less credit cards reporting. Come and tell us. But other than that, I know that people need to have more than one credit card reporting. Now, I like to tell people to look at my credit card list that I have here and look right here, the best credit cards for bad credit. As soon as you file bankruptcy, and all of that stuff is being taken off. Usually you file chapter 7, that stuff gonna come off. You're gonna be good very soon. I want you to apply for credit cards right away. And some credit cards will give you a chance depending on whether or not they was included in your bankruptcy. So let me show you the ones that probably will give you a chance. So they have just a regular Capital One Platinum, or just go to the Capital One website and see if they can pre-qualify you for any of their credit cards. All the credit cards I'm going to show you now are going to pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, so they do not care. They're not going to give you a hard inquiry. They're just going to be able to see if they can get you approved, and they'll say, hey, we can pre-approve you for this credit card or that credit card. You go with those credit cards, but try Capital One. And I don't like to tell people, a lot of people do this, but you just file bankruptcy. Try Credit One Bank. I've seen people get approved a month after bankruptcy, filing bankruptcy, Chapter 13 for the Credit One Bank credit card. So definitely, as soon as possible, as soon as you want to start building your credit, you have to start having some of these easy accounts reporting, and you want them to report as soon as possible because you need that history, okay? So start trying to get these 2 right away. Navy Federal, they have their end rewards, which is this one here. Usually this will graduate to $2,000. So you'll put $200 down, and then in 6 months it'll graduate to $2,000. So maybe you want to look into getting the Navy Federal. This can be a great one for you. But I also suggest that you get the kickoff account. They have a $10 per month installment account. Get this one, and definitely get the credit builder card, because if you can't get approved for any credit card, the credit builder card will give you a chance. And also get that self Visa card. Now that self Visa card, they got an option to get $150 per month added to your credit card, because they got that on their installment account. So you can end up having over $3,000 on a credit card with them. Okay, so check that out. And you guys have to understand too, I would rather you have 4 credit cards than have one very good credit card, because you need multiple companies. Just think about it like this. You got in trouble with your credit, and now you need multiple people to say, yep, she doing good. Yep, he doing good. That's all these credit cards is. Yep, I borrowed him some money. He paid me back. That's all this is. So you need more than one. One person is not as good as having 4 different people. Think of it like that. One company is not as good as having 4. Okay, so I want you to have 4 companies reporting right away. I would want you to raise in that same day. I want you to try to get it on there, get approved for at least 4 of them, get them reporting right away. So you guys have the option with the self, because they don't care what your credit look like. Credit builder card, they don't care what your credit look like. Kickoff, they don't care what your credit look like. Discover is going to be hard because they don't like to see bankruptcies, but still try. Let them tell you no. Okay, that's our motto. Let them tell us no. We don't tell ourselves no. We let them tell us. In rewards, secure, try them. They might not like it sometimes right away when you file bankruptcy though. Pedal One, Open Sky for sure. If you guys can't get that credit builder card, I built up my credit with the Open Sky. So I suggest that people get the Open Sky for sure, because they don't care about your credit at all. You can just file bankruptcy. They don't care what your credit score looking like. They're going to approve you. So definitely try the Open Sky. Credit One Bank, I told you all about that. And these next ones, you have to have decent credit. So go ahead and get the secure ones first. The first time you apply, get you 4 of those secure ones. And then after about 4 to 6 months, I want you to come back and apply for some of these other credit cards. And it's just to cushion your credit report. Because when you go to Apple, when you go to Chase, when you go to all these other companies, I want you to have a lot of companies reporting saying that, well, Chase is not going to like that. Let me say that. They're not going to like that you have all those accounts. So you might want to try to Chase right away, but Chase going to want you to have some type of history, like a few years of history. So you might have to double back on Chase. Okay. Let me just be honest about that. But these other ones, I want you to have some type of history where Mission Lane will approve you for $2,000 or even $1,000. Prosper will approve you because they see that you started building your credit. And I've seen people only have 2 accounts building and still got the pre-qualification for the Prosper credit card. Okay, but you really do need to start building your credit with multiple accounts. Don't be scared, and you need to remove that bankruptcy from your credit reports. Remember, she said too that she keeping her utilization under 10%. I would suggest keep it at about 5%. That would be the best. And then make sure you're paying your statement balance by the due dates. You never pay any interest to any of these companies because some of these, the interest rate on some of these companies can be out of this world. And if you're holding a balance or not paying your bill correctly, you're going to be paying a lot of money, and that's just not what I want us to be doing. Okay, but definitely check this out, Rickita.com, and schedule a call with me if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck on your credit card approvals.